So first, let's get the political crap out of the way. About a year ago, or even 2 years ago, there was a lot of worry that OpenGL wasn't going to be viable. Hardware vendors wanted to commit to OpenGL, but then, they'd sort of come up to us and say, okay, look, we're going to do OpenGL, but, you can't tell them that we're going to do it. And so we don't get in trouble, so we're going to try and keep this under wraps for a while. But OpenGL has managed to obtain enough critical mass where it is just pretty much here to stay. It is not a top-level priority, obviously, at Microsoft, but it looks like they're not going to be screwing with it because it would just piss off too many people if they did so. So thankfully, we have obtained enough critical mass that this is a viable API for developers to be using today. Quake III Arena is going to be using OpenGL exclusively. There will not be a software renderer. So, I guess we're really going to find out how well that's going to work out in a few months. All right, so OpenGL is here to stay, yay. So people say, well, last time you bitched about DirectX, it was because, it was DX3, you're not giving it a fair comparison, blah, blah, blah. So I will acknowledge that DirectX has improved. DX7, DX6 have improved significantly. So if that's the case, why don't we use it? First off, they still don't offer any features over OpenGL that we really find all that compelling. On top of that, since we develop exclusively on Windows NT and they don't support Windows NT, there's sort of a mismatch there. And finally, it's just not as easy to use as OpenGL. They have made huge strides, but it's not even as close to being as easy to use. When we want to turn around and just whip out something and test out like some algorithm or something, OpenGL is just sort of transparent. It's a great enabler. With DX, you sort of have to figure out how you want to render the triangles, what all the specifics are, and then when you're done, say, okay, does this look wrong because the algorithm itself is wrong, or does it look wrong because I screwed up something with DirectX? Okay,